This is how we do it. Hi, this is Jennouhie. Welcome to the making of my single, Wonder Why. I hope you enjoy it. I have a special relationship with music. I remember when I was 2, I have images of me dancing on that song, and I just felt so happy and excited. Actually, my dad was a conductor for classical music, and when he was younger, he used to sing in church choirs. We never really exchanged concerning music. I've never been to music school, but I think, indirectly I was kind of influenced also by his love of music. So yeah, I definitely think there is also something in there that is in me, for sure.
I don't know if Jen remembers exactly how it happened the first time. How we started talking about music.
Yes, I do. It's still very clear. It was a couple of years ago. I was at my house with a couple of friends.
And she was, the TV was on, and we were watching, this music program. She knew all the songs by heart, and she was singing all the time. So, I looked at her and I said, "Whoa, I didn't know you were that much into music, Jennifer." And she said, "Oh my God, I'm absolutely into it. I would love to be a singer and do that, professionally." So I think at that point she didn't really know that I was, working as a musician. I also had my own recording studio and working as a producer. So when she heard about it, she said that she would love to come, maybe have some feedback about what I thought, about her voice and how it sounded.
And so a couple of weeks later, I came to his fabulous homemade studio, and I sang a couple of things just to show him, what my tone is. And
I noticed that she had potential. And without saying anything, I started just, playing a few chords on the piano. And I don't know why, something happened. She looked at me and she said, "That sounds nice. That sounds nice. What is it exactly?" And I told her, "Well, this is a song, actually, music I wrote a few years ago. And for some reason, I believe that this is going to be your first song." So she was very, very enthusiastic about it.
And then we started imagining these things on this soundtrack he had, and we started writing a song. And this is how Wonder Why was born.
So we started working on the tune. I just asked Jennifer what she wanted to talk about, and she said, I would love to, talk about a relationship that ends.
It talks about a girl who decides that she won't let herself down and, just become kind of like the shadow of herself because it's over. And she wants to fight this whole feeling, and she wants to learn from her mistakes, because we have a tendency to always think that we're the victim and the other person, did us wrong. And I think there's always a share of, responsibility on both sides.
Jennifer had never done it before. Not at that level. Actually, we started with some covers we filmed in the studio. So I wanted her to be comfortable with the fact that she would probably sing in front of other people, that we would be recording, and all the covers, the videos are done live. We are playing live and we are shooting live. So and that really helped for the single, definitely. You have to explain the process and how we're going to do things, because it was very new for her. But the good thing was, every time I was telling her something, saying, okay, maybe you should sing it like that, or she would instantly understand it, and it was very easy actually to work with her because of her the way she's involved in. She's 100% into it, whatever she does. For drums, I'm a drummer. I can play drums, but it's like every sound engineer, mixing engineer has his go-to plugins, and I have my own go-to plugin, drums plugin, and it's a friend of mine called Rodolphe. We've been playing together for at least 20 years now, and this guy he plays drums the way I would have loved to play, and it's always an adventure to work with him because he's always surprising me, the way he plays, the way the drums sound. So we found the drum part, recorded it, and then I added some more instruments. I played the bass, guitars, keys. Actually did some very, small parts, but some backing vocals, and the rest was Jennifer. Sound-wise, we really wanted to have that, 80s sound, especially on the synths and the keys. So I actually took my old vintage Roland D20 keyboard and started, digging and listening to all these, sounds from the past, from the 80s, and I came up with, two sounds mixed together, and I think it's the actual signature of the song. You have that feel of the 80s mixed with something really, from nowadays.
Exactly. I think that's what we wanted to recreate also. Yeah. It's kind of like of a mixture of all types of
that's right.
Influences.
Yeah, and that's, right before, the interview, you were just telling me, I'm listening to all these tunes right now.
I am. The oldies are the best.
Yeah, like what were you listening to, like, recently?
Whitney Houston,
mm-hmm.
Tina Turner, Kool and the Gang.
Awesome. One of my favorites.
Yeah?
Yep.
That was the day. Those were the days, man.
Yep.
They were. I wish we could go back in time and do as good as they did, man.
Yeah.
So today we actually finished recording all the vocals for the single Wonder Why. So it's been a pretty long process, but it's been really interesting to follow really the different steps that are necessary to have a great result.
I think from the first day I composed that music, I really knew where I wanted to take it, But having Jennifer, joining me on this project, really took it to the next level, definitely. And this is what is really interesting and that we love, in our lives. Artists meet, other artists, and things happen. We move forward.
Exactly. I'm rather that type of person, going day to day, seeing what, life has to offer, what the people I work with, also think is good for me, I just hope that it's not over and that, more fun things are to come, but I want to stay down to earth, and just go day by day and enjoy what's given to me little at a time. It was totally unexpected, that's for sure. I never would have thought would go so far into this industry. First of all, never thought I'd have the chance even to like sing behind a mic. So it was totally unexpected. I wasn't anxious or stressed in any way because I have faith in what's supposed to happen to me, and I just embrace every chance I get. So, and it was a very, very fabulous, hazard of having this passion in common with my neighbor.
It comes from inside. It's not things you learn or things you've been told by, lots of professionals, or it's you feel it, and she feels it, and that was very, very easy for me to work with Jennifer.
I'm glad. It was for me too. Thank you so much for giving me the occasion to do all of this.
You're welcome.
It's a wrap.